Hey, I'm Jay Nelson. I'm here in Byron Bay doing a little project with Vissla, and we're building a camper. I'm a painter. That's where I really was trained as I went to school as a painter. Kind of influenced by like a life of surfing and, also a life of trying to be an artist. I started kind of, living in alternative situations. Like I lived in the attic of a surf shop, Mossop surf shop in San Francisco for a few years. And then when I kind of was ready to move on from that, I built my first camper and then drove that all over the country, East Coast, Nova Scotia. That just kind of was such an amazing experience that opened up this whole other door for me of like building these campers. And when I built my first camper, it was like, okay, I know wood, I know fiberglass. The real inspiration for me is that we're gonna take it on a little trip. And so when I'm building it, I'm thinking about like, how is it gonna work, on that trip? How is it gonna function? It's like totally crazy building projects in a foreign country. I did one in France and that was totally nuts. So I knew Australia would be easier because at least like I speak, the same language. Man, super awesome place. Definitely exceeded my expectations. I've just been kind of like going hard on this, and we have this incredible team that's helping. And I'd say we're like, we're on day 5 and it's like almost a finished camper. It's crazy. When I build a cabin, for example, like I'm always thinking about the windows and how they're laid out for different, views, a different landscape, like how the landscape is and what I want to look at. And it's the same thing with a camper. It's like there's something about looking out a circular window at a wave. It's pretty amazing. So that's why I use a lot of circle windows. Everybody here has been like so friendly, like just the friendliest people. And I mean, at least in Byron, I guess Byron's known for that. And the weather, the food, everything is just amazing. The waves, it's total paradise here, So we're at day 11 and we're just kind of finishing up the camper here. Sunday, we're gonna hit the road with a crew of people, some Californians and Australians. We're gonna drive down the coast over maybe 3 or 4 days, surfing and camping and just kind of exploring the coast between here and Sydney.